Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, my name is Elena Kingethi. I am the proud owner and CEO of EK Management Associates, located, of course, right here in Raytown, Missouri, suburb of Kansas City, Missouri. And hey, Miss Vesta, always good to see you. um, I am so excited. Today is June 26, 2019. I cannot believe that we are um, almost out of the month. Like, almost out of the month. Like this is crazy. We're about to go into July, then we'll be going into August. And yeah, so this is just crazy. I've had a couple of people contacting me talking about, freight is already dropping. And, I just see things in a different element. Good morning, Luzine. I like that name. But I see things in a different element. I've had a couple people say to me, freight is dropping now and this and that. And now, hey, Miss Yolanda. And now we're going into the not good season and this and that. And of course, I'm a advocate of seasons. I've been in this thing since 2008, so I know seasons. But honestly, I just haven't seen the freight drop yet. I'm just like, I know it drops around July. July it hits hard. And then, hey, Leslie. And then it picks back up like middle of August or something like that. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Even when it drops, I had somebody on the phone the other day. We were talking, and they were talking about freight dropping and this and that. And I was like, one of my dispatchers, Eric, he was on the phone with them, and he was like, the truth of the matter is it doesn't really drop. It's not like you see this huge deduction in your money. What happens is that's where your dispatcher comes into play, or yourself, knowing where to run the trucks, when to run the trucks, and things like that. Your money shouldn't change too much. Now, the direction might change. You might work a little harder than you worked before. You know what I'm saying? You might see a little bit of drop, but not anything drastic. And then I'll just go back and say, you might just have to send the truck somewhere. If you take the greater of less evils, however they say it. I'm horrible. Is that because you have refrigeration? Very good question, Yolanda. Not necessarily. Not necessarily because I have. He just called me. Just let him know I'll call him when I'm on my way. Thank you. It's not necessarily because of refrigeration. It has more to do with, and again, like, I'm not the guru of trucking, so everybody has different standpoints and things like that. I have friends all the time that are like, no, Elena, it has dropped. um so a dropping occurs, but it depends again on what sacrifices you're willing to make. You know what I'm saying? If you want to keep the same money, then are you willing to go in a different area? Are you willing to maybe team up the truck? Are you willing to take freight that maybe you didn't take before? Maybe now you're gonna have to go west to chase the money. It's all trucking is so much involved in it. It's the aspect of the money, then it's the aspect of the maintenance of the truck. Do you want to run your truck that hard? Do you want to just wait it out and wait for the rates to pick back up? But I can tell you, like, it's nothing drastic. Like, it's not thousands of dollars that you're losing, you know. I always tell everybody too, you don't, if you look load by load at money and at rates in this thing, you will go crazy. You'll be frustrated if every single day you're looking at every load and you're saying, how much did this load make? How much did that load make? You know, millionaires aren't penny pitchers, you know, like millionaires don't look at pennies, you know what I'm saying? They just don't, you know, like they don't really focus on the pennies too much. Some people might beg to differ and say, yes, they do. That's why they're a millionaire and this and that. The guys that I know that like are millionaires, rich and stuff, you know, every single penny they're not necessarily looking at. They have an idea, you know, they look at the month, they look at the balance, they look at their profits versus their expenses and things like that. If you're trying to look at every single load, and I lost on this load and I lost on that load, you are going to wear yourself out and you're going to be in a mental frenzy. And it's so not worth it. This industry is not worth it, you know, getting into all of that. I can say it because I'm like about there right now, you know. But that's the thing. You just you want to run your company, you want to run your business, and you look at the end of the week, then you look at the end of the month. You look at it from a macro standpoint, not a micro. You know what I'm saying? Like if you've ever had economics, you know, you look at from the big picture, not the little bitty picture. The little bitty picture will get you mad and frustrated, you know, but you look at the big picture of things. Um, Anyway, I wanted to talk today because I had one of my clients, and I swear God must have known I needed this. And I'm going to say God. I'm going to say God. One of the reasons why I'm going on a tangent now. One of the reasons why, like, I never, when it comes to business, I never really wanted to talk about God too much or my beliefs and things like that is because when you don't do what people want you to do, that's the first thing they attack. You know, oh, you're supposed to be this woman of God. Oh, you're this, you're that. You know what I'm saying? And it can hit hard. You know, it can hit hard or whatever. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and say God. Because I'm still a woman of God regardless. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a woman of God. So I had a client text me this morning, and she's like, Elena, I want to give you a year update. And I swear, like, YouTube, you guys don't know, like, this morning has been so hard for me, you know. Even, you ever had those days where it's just hard to even move sometimes, and it's hard to just move, you know what I mean? Like, you just like, here we go, another day. And I'm just being transparent, you know. And it feels like every direction is a fight. You know, it's a fight over here, it's a fight over here, it's a fight over there. Like I'm so tired of fighting, you know. But what you do, you get up, you keep going, you keep pushing. That's all you can do, you know. But when I say my body is drained from fighting, it's drained. My mental is drained from fighting. My like physical is drained from fighting. Like I'm just tired of fighting. You know, I'm just kind of at the point. I'm at your mercy. What you want, how you want it, whatever. You know, I just want to get through this period. This is a really, really tough period. You know. But anyway, so I'm sitting here at the desk and just trying to put some things together, and I get a text message from this lady, and it I'm not gonna say the name of her business, but she was like, not without her permission, she was like, Miss Elena, I want to give you my year update. And I was like, okay, that's awesome. I need some good news, honey. So I called her, and we talked for exactly 23 minutes and 10 seconds. That's what my little iPhone said. And anyway, you know, she was telling me how her business has grown, how you know, we set up her business. We set up her business. She went through our training. We set up her company, her trucking company, and she went through our training classes, you know, our training courses. So she was telling me how she began to add these trucks to her company. And, you know, she was saying at some point in the year she lost one of the trucks, you know. But now she gained another truck back, and she's so excited, and she was telling me, about her drivers, how she went through, with one driver, had to get rid of him, but now she's good, and she was just the excitement in her voice. I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like, God, you must have known I needed to hear that this morning of all mornings, And she's like, you and Ashley are great. You guys are wonderful. How is Ashley doing? And now she has the new truck, and I gave her some advice on the new truck and how she can run it and things like that. And she's just excited. We set her up with our a couple of our referrals that we give out when we set up your company. We like have this whole package. We give you different referrals and people to be in communication with, so you don't have to go through a lot of the hard stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to find out, oh, this is a bad company to work with, oh, this is a bad person to work with. Like, we say, okay, go through this company for this, go through that company for that. So she was telling me, how good the referrals have been, and how one of the companies we referred her to, they're offering her loans and things like that. And she's like, but I'm not ready to go there yet. I don't want to get any debt or anything, but they've been good to me, helping me with my fuel cards and getting me my money and things like that. And I just was like, that is awesome. And it's like, she just kept saying it and kept saying it and kept saying it. And I was like, oh my God, all these bad experiences. And every day I wake up to something different, and somebody's hell I have put their life in. I'm just being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And somebody who my company, we didn't do this. Elena, you didn't do that. This and that. You know what I mean? And after waking up morning after morning and hearing it, email after email, text after text, I come on, I give a YouTube, and I say, I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do this. I didn't mean to do that. I'm pouring, crying my heart out. You know what I mean? I'm sending emails. I'm trying to do everything I can to make it right, because I know that, okay, our office messed up. You know what I'm saying? We messed up. I'm not going to allow one or two clients to shut me down, but we messed up. And I'm coming and I'm saying we messed up, but no matter what we do, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's not good enough to put it back on its feet. It's not good enough, and so it's just frustrating, especially to be at this for so long. And then I get upset at myself, and I'm like, why am I letting this take me here? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's what it is, and I'm transparent about everything. But then to wake up to that, and to be sitting here and to see that and to talk to her and to hear her excitement. And she's not the only one that we've helped throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? And some people, I've said it before, they leave us and they're upset and this and that. And then they get out there and they try to run that little truck by themselves, and they see it's not easy. It's not easy. We make it seem easy. We make it look easy. We try to handle things and this and that. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's not enough money anybody can pay me at this point to manage another person's truck. Like, it's not enough. It's something I've been doing for a while. I've been doing it for a while. I wanted to do it. I wanted to offer something different to the industry, bring something different and this and that, but I just, that's just it. But to hear her come through and have so much excitement, and to know that her company is growing and that it's flourishing, and it's only one company, it's only one business. So that was just exciting. It was exciting. Anyway, our training classes are still on way, and I'm excited. I have a weekend course going this Saturday and Sunday. It's a dispatching course, and it's only $500. Thank you. Everybody doesn't believe that, Louise, but thank you. I appreciate it. I have a weekend course going this Saturday and Sunday. It's $500 for dispatching training. It's just like a pop-up course I'm doing. One of my customers, one of my clients, they wanted a dispatching course, and so I'm going to do it for them. And I said, you know what, it's just a weekend course, so I'm just going to put it out there for $500. Any next 3 people that want to join in, because I like to keep the classes down to 5 people minimum, you know what I'm saying? So the 3 people that want to join in this weekend is $500, and it's going to be a good class. Dispatching, talking about trucking, how to dispatch the trucks, how to get the owner operators, how to do your negotiations, how to go online and look for the trucks, how to access the load boards, what load boards are good, what load boards aren't good. How do you do lean setup? How do you set your company up and not spend so much money? All of that type of stuff. And then we have a really good class coming up July. I keep forgetting the date. July 17th through the 19th. And it is dispatch and broker class. It's live here in Kansas City. Live here in Kansas City. It is normally $25, but we're doing it for $1,500, just to give people a break on, like, you having to pay for a hotel or coming to fly in or something like that. So $1,500 here in Kansas City. And yes, Miss Vesta, you will be there, and Miss Yolanda, you will be there. And I am excited. Like, I'm really excited about that class. I have another young lady that enrolled as well. So I have like 3 women. It's going to be like girl power up in here. And I'm excited about them coming, and we're going to be doing dispatch and broker training. We're just going to go at it here in the office, sit at the cubicles, have the computers, do live training, live telephone calls. You know what I'm saying? I don't like picking up the phone, actually talking to the brokers, seeing what we go through from day-to-day operations, and at the same time getting you trained so that you're able to do it and you're able to run it. And I'm excited about that. Anytime I have a training class, I'm always excited, whether it's out of town or in town. Like, it's really good. But I'm always excited when I can bring people into my circle and they're able to meet my team, our team here at EK Management, and see, we're nurturing, caring people. We care about people. We want people to succeed. We're human beings. We're human being at the same time. But it's a good environment. I love to bring people into my life. So I don't live far from here, and my mom, sometimes she cooks. And we have a little food or something, but it's exciting, for people to come up and be able to train them. So then from there we have training going on in July. We'll be in Dallas, and then we're going to hit Atlanta in August, and of course Kansas City, and then in September we'll be back in Dallas. So there you have it. Of course, online is always an option as well. We do online dispatching, online freight broker training. We have $125 for a 30-minute consultation. Ask me whatever you want about brokering, trucking, all of that stuff. We have a truck management class that is awesome. Like, really, really, really good. We have a carrier setup class that's good. Teaches you how to get set up, how to get your MC number, how to get your DOT number, all of those things. We teach you all of that, and so it's really, really good. We also offer a sales class where we teach you how to go about getting contracts for shippers and contracts with the government, all those type of things, and that's good as well. So if you haven't noticed, we're moving toward management of companies, straight just training, offering training, as much training as possible, as well as setups, carrier setups, brokerage setups, and running our own trucks here. Anyway, are there any questions at this time? If there are not, I want to say thank you guys for everything, and I appreciate you. Thank you. Shoot us an email, info at theekm.com. Oh, I meant to say this. I don't know if I say this enough. Don't be scared of the pricing. We have payment plans. Like, these people come through our training. It's not that they have like big money and just dropping big money like that all the time. We have payment plans. If there's a will, there's a way, So if you want to get into a training class, you want to get into something, you want to purchase a book, let us know, and I have a team that will make sure, to get, what I'm saying, get your training, get your payment plan and all of that together. All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate you and have an